The year was 1909. The place was Bowcatcher Mountain in Asheville, North Carolina. This was the year that a bridge was created so that the residents of Zealander's Castle could travel to and from the city below. Helen was a mere housekeeper at the castle. It was soon found out that she was having an affair with the castle owner when she became pregnant. 4 years later, disaster struck. A room of the castle mysteriously caught fire, the same room in which Helen's daughter slept. They say the screams of Helen's young child were blood-curdling. Needless to say, her daughter's body was completely incinerated. Helen became so distraught in the days to follow and could not escape the sounds of her daughter screaming. She found only one way to deal with her pain and torment. That night, she walked down to the bridge and she hung herself. To this day, there have been several reports of people having seen Helen wandering around the bridge at night, asking passerbys if they have seen her daughter.
So my friend Sam dared me to come up to Helen's Bridge, and he wanted me to walk up this trail to where supposedly Helen's house had burnt down. And he said it was haunted, and I really didn't believe him. So we were walking underneath the bridge, and as soon as we did, I could hear noises all around us. And this continued as we walked up the trail to where supposedly her house burnt down. And as I'm walking up there, I just got this really uneasy feeling, like just this really deep sorrow and anger. And it was nothing I'd really ever felt before. And as we continue to walk up the trail and closer to the remains of the house, I just start to feel more and more nervous. And we get to this, clearing, and I feel something hit me across the face. And at first I thought it was just a branch or something, and I realized that there's nothing around me, and it felt like someone had slapped me in the face. At this point, Sam starts to think that he sees someone who's ahead of us and is watching us. So he's starting to, really get freaked out, and he's like, just run down the trail, just run to the trail, there's someone chasing us. So we start running down the trail as fast as we can. We stop, just to make sure there's no one still chasing us. And for a couple of seconds, we're looking around, and then he swears he saw something again. We ran all the way back down the trail, and ever since, I've just really been freaked out by Helen's Bridge.
Okay, well, I work in EMS here, and I carry dead bodies all the time. I go see dead bodies all the time, and my friends are all scared of this place because someone hung themselves here, and I've seen people kill themselves, and I've been here several times with them, and I've never seen anything really scary. I mean, it's fun to be scared and stuff, but it's just really, I don't believe it, honestly. I've never seen anything. I'm not saying nothing exists, but I've never seen anything like that could physically do anything.
Right now, we're at the watershed up by Helen's Bridge. This watershed, you see, is tagged with a lot of different gangs that are around the area here. A lot of creepy stuff goes on in this area. Stuff that Ben and I have never been able to explain why things happen. One time Ben and I came up here to this watershed, and we walked around the side to the left of me, and came around, seemed kind of airy and whatnot for the time of the day. I don't know what it was. We just had this weird feeling come about us. We walked on the side, and we noticed a ladder. And we were thinking about climbing up on the ladder to get on top of this watershed when something got thrown at us. It was a boulder too big for a human man to pick up and throw, and it got shot across in the sky and hit the side of the watershed. That would have to be the creepiest thing that's ever happened to me up this watershed. It was too big for a human to throw, and it didn't roll off the side of the hill. Can't explain it. So Ben and I dashed after that, but a few other things have happened with this bridge. I've done a lot of research on this place. One time I can remember, on Halloween night, Ben and I decided to come up here and try to test the haunting and whatnot. Even though nothing really happened to us, we noticed in the pictures later that after we called Helen's name 3 times, we noticed pictures of orbs starting to show up in the photographs. Before it started off 2 and then 3, and then they were coming closer to us. And before I took a picture of Ben, and all around him, it's nothing but orbs. There's just these little white spots almost just covering him. And every time I come up to this bridge, I feel almost like a presence. Some days it's stronger than others. Even though I'm kind of, in a way I'm a skeptic, but in some ways I want to explore something that has been so closely watched. This bridge, for all I can say, is probably one of the eeriest places I've been to in my life. It seems to hold something, almost like somebody's still here. It's someone trying to tell us something. Maybe one day we'll know what she's saying, but until then, just kind of get this eerie feeling.
So we're up here on top of Helen's Bridge, finally made it. There's Asheville. We got Phil up here with me, we got Drew, just to see if anything's actually gonna happen. Holy crap. Phil, did you hear that?
What the hell was that?
Where's Drew? Oh crap.